Dear child of God, the time of renewal is happening in all dimensions of your reality now. You only have to embrace the light of your God, and every cell of your being will be replenished with the glory of God's love. The light of your God now embraces you and every facet of your being. The love of your God now sweeps through all the chambers of your spiritual heart, and in so doing it sweeps it clean of all the debris of pain, of all the debris of sorrow, of all the debris of stuckness, and all the debris of unforgiveness. The divine light of God sweeps and replenishes all facets and chambers of your heart with the divine light vibrations of God's love, and you are healed eternally. You are lifted eternally towards the oneness, towards heaven, towards the sanctuary of God's essence, God's bliss, the residence of God. All are welcome in the residence of God. The door is eternally ajar for those who have hearts that seek, for those who have hearts of purity and hearts of devotion. The light of God is bathing all those who enter the kingdom of heaven. For in stepping through the threshold of God's light, you are stripped bare of all lower attachments to greed, anger, or envy, to all attachment of fear. In the light of God's doorway, you are reborn into the kingdom of heaven, the threshold of God's magnificence, the threshold of eternal bliss, the threshold of the eternal truth that there is only one omnipresent love that is absolute perfection, the one absolute truth that God is love eternal. Step up to the threshold of God's doorway today, and you will be blessed, transformed, and reborn. God says to you, "Come into my fold, and I will nurture every facet of your being, every facet of your heart, every facet of your mind. Let me demonstrate my eternal love for you in all time zones, all dimensions, all planes of existence." For as you travel your journey, I, the light of God, will illuminate your soul and your pathway. You are always walking towards the threshold of my dwelling in the realms of heaven. Start your journey and open your heart to the light of God. Open your heart to the light of God today. See the truth of God's light guiding you home. Once at the threshold, step through, and you will be divine. A divine being of God. You are blessed.